This is the Shirley Bourke Theatre. I am in Parkdale and I'm seeing a show this afternoon, and I picked the great day to actually come and see this show because it's the first day that the new railway station's open. So yeah, I could get here no problems. This is a musical I'm going to be seeing, Alice in Heart. Looking forward to it. Good morning, good morning. It's Jo from Emily Cat 176. As you can see, I'm still house sitting. Oh, Donald's just woken up, so hopefully he will stay over there and he won't attack my camera. So last weekend I went down to the Shirley Bourke Theatre, which is in Parkdale. Now, it was really good because in Melbourne we are getting a lot of railway crossings removed. So they're doing up all the stations, and Parkdale has been closed for months, absolute months. And I was fully expecting to have to get off a train, get on a bus, whatever. It was open. It was open, which was good because, as I've said, I don't drive, so I rely on public transport. And it's a lovely little theatre, Shirley Bourke Theatre. Shirley Bourke Theatre is part of the Kingston Arts Centre. And for anyone who doesn't know, Kingston Arts Centre, it's based in Moorabbin. Their other venue is the Moorabbin Town Hall. So I went and saw the musical Alice by Heart. Now, I've never seen this musical before. It was one that, it's set in the Second World War, and Alice, they're in a bomb shelter. You know, during the Blitz, England, well, London, they all went down the bomb shelters, you know, when the Germans were bombing the cities. And Alice is down there with her friend Alfred, and Alfred is very ill with, I think he's got pneumonia or something like that. But Alice is obsessed with the book Alice in Wonderland. And she's trying to make sure that Alfred doesn't die because he is her friend. And there's a very nasty nurse there, Nurse Cross, and the doctor, and they're trying to tell her that he's got no hope. And then I don't quite know how it happened, but then it went into Alice in Wonderland. So Nurse Cross became Queen of Hearts. Alice was out the Alice in Alice in Wonderland. Alfred became the White Rabbit. You know, I'm late, I'm very late. And the production standard was high. It was good. It was good. The musical itself, I've seen it. I don't know if I'd go and see it again. Yeah, it just wasn't one that appealed to me much. But as I said, the production was very good because actually this was the Mordiallic Players. That was the theatre company that did it. And they were actually going to be doing West Side Story on the 24th of August. And I was going to buy tickets for that because, as I said, the production was good. And this is the thing I've noticed. It's community theatre. But community theatre, especially in the last year or two, the standard of singing has really gone up high. The singing in these productions is really good. If anything holds them back a bit, it tends to be the dancing is not as good as the singing. It's good, but it's not as good. And I suppose it's very hard with community theatre to find good singers who can dance well as well. And it always helps if there's live music. And there was live music with this. It was a very small orchestra, but it was live music. So yeah, I don't know if any of you have seen this production. It actually premiered in 2019 off-Broadway. And there's nothing wrong with off-Broadway. I think if I was in New York, I would see most of my things off-Broadway. I know Broadway's the pinnacle, but just imagine the variety you would see off-Broadway. So yeah, it was not my favourite musical. And I love musical theatre, absolutely love musical theatre. And I was really looking forward to West Side Story, but that was cancelled. I don't know why, but I just got an email during the week to say unfortunately it had been cancelled. So yeah, just another community theatre event, and this is why I keep trying to promote these suburban arts, because there was a good crowd and they enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. And this is where you will see, I have seen, as you probably noticed by my side, I see so many good things, and they're all in the suburbs. Tomorrow I'm going to Dandenong to see ballet. Oh, I love ballet. I absolutely love ballet. But even with this one, as I said, it's still good to go and see live theatre. Okay? I wasn't that keen on the musical itself, but I still liked the production. Elizabeth Gordon-Saker played Alice. Braden Stokes played Alfred and the White Rabbit. He was good. He was good, actually. And Sarah Green played Nurse Cross, who became Queen of Hearts. They give their time. With community theatre, they give their time to go out and entertain us, the audience. And as I said, the production was very good. But there's just something about the story. Alice was a little bit, the character of Alice, she was a little bit, what could I say? Was she a little bit whiny? No, I wasn't that keen on Alice, the character of Alice. The story, as I said, I didn't really get how it went from the bomb shelter to Alice in Wonderland. I mean, I know they can do it, they might knock their head and they get amnesia, or they're dreaming or whatever. But this is what happened. As I said, it starts in the bomb shelter, then it goes to Alice in Wonderland, and then it's back to the bomb shelter. Which, I mean, the story of Alice in Wonderland I know it's the same. She's sitting on a riverbank, and then she falls asleep, I think it is, and then she goes, and then she wakes up. But yeah, at least I can say I've seen it. And I do believe, I call myself an arts patron, and I do support suburban arts. So let me know if any of you have seen this production. You might have a completely different view to me. Of course you might. Be boring if we all like the same thing, wouldn't it? So, and if there's any people from America and New York who are watching this video, let me know the type of things that are on off-Broadway, the off-Broadway shows. Because I see very few really big productions in the middle of the city. I am going in next month to see Melbourne Opera do Sweeney Todd. But, sorry, my glasses keep falling down. But that is not the norm. As I said, my next 3 shows are all in the suburbs. And this is the way I see so many interesting, different things. And with community theatre, some people turn their nose up at it. Oh, it's not good enough. If I would say anything, I would suggest go out and see some of this community theatre. because the standard, especially in the singing, is so good. It's just so good. And like even yesterday, I saw a show yesterday. I will be talking about that next week. Hit Productions. Now, Hit Productions, it's the premier theatre company in Australia. I think they might have been professionals. The ones I saw on the weekend, they're not professionals. I don't know about the orchestra. I think there was only 4 or 5 musicians. I'm not sure. Someone did say to me once with community theatre, the actors never get paid, the musicians always get paid. So I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's still like that. But that was my Saturday. And as I said, I was glad to see so many people come out and support it. Because this is the other thing too. We lovers of arts, we need to get out and support things. And unless you want to trek into the city and as I said to you before, Melbourne is a big, big city. We're broad, huge landmass. And I think we're about 3 or 4 million now. I think we keep increasing, which I love. I love big cities. And this is the thing, as I said, Melbourne has such a thriving suburban arts scene. And I, for one, am so grateful. So that is it for Monday. As I said, you can see, he went back to sleep. Isn't he a good boy to let me film like this without disturbing my camera? He's a sweet, sweet cat. He really is. But he tends to love the camera and he keeps knocking it over. So I have to pick my times when he's asleep. But I've just looked over. Yeah, he's a tired boy. He's a tired boy and he's having a sleep. So I'll be back on Wednesday with poetry. I hope you're enjoying the poetry. I love doing the poetry. And I will speak to you then. Okay, bye.